Greetings, here's Lodrik, and this is a Game War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. This is my match against KilRoy. He's a allied commander, and for me it is the Empire of Japan. We playing the scenario 1 with no modifications. One day turns it up, and everything varies normal. This is the 24th of January 1942, so we are coming to the last week of this month, and I grabbing still then bases in Dutch New Islands, Dutch East Indies, not in New Islands. This is my light cruiser formation. I sent out to pick up this patrol boats. I think they are better for this role compared to heavy cruisers and battleships. They can maneuver maybe better. Still, night engagement is always hard to catch them. Maybe a little lucky, but looks good. This was at Bali Papan, and I find these are minefields, of course. Every allied player will throw mines in an important port. And KilRoy is, I think, the most aggressive player with mines I ever saw before. He always threw everywhere mines. He think it's in favor for him. Wake! My poor rowboat gets attacked, but only one hit. Palmyra. Also one hit for me. So this is my second invasion fleet. This is my East Java landing zone. Here I will bring my second army to march on Sumatra. So I have one army taking care of Batavia, at the same time a second army go for Surabaya to save time. But this is first only the landing operation, so I try to conquer undefended or lightly defended base where with a Navy Guard unit, once I own the base, I can unload my troops with nearly no losses. If you unload an enemy base, then I think that, I don't know, 1 to 5% I think the landing losses. So in here you can see I sent some destroyer minesweepers because they are much stronger than the local minesweepers. At the same time, my light cruiser formation trying to get rid of these patrol boats, and this is now daytime, so now they cannot hide more in the darkness. And you can see it is totally different now. It's much easier to fix it. So at daytime, a patrol boat or this small craft stuff must stay back in the port. So at night you can use them, but not at daytime. There's a big difference. But KilRoy have still many of the small shitty craft. My aircraft always try to hit them. Yeah, now we have bad weather. The British coming back. And this time I tried some long range cap. But again, the efficiency is so low that I really don't like it. But I want to try it and see how much effect it has. First I must get rid of these British escort fighters. And then hopefully I can attack some of the bomber. Let's see. Yeah. Maybe not so successful. On the way out, nothing. So I can maybe kill here 1, 2 or 3 and maybe some more ops losses, but it will give high fatigue on my pilot, so I cannot really do this every day. Maybe only every second or every third day. Okay, this is now my new landing zone, and I have only 2 zeros to cover my forces. Luckily, KilRoy have only some Blenheim fighters, so these are bomber killers. Or these, yeah, in Germany, the B110, the Zerstörer fighter, they are really bomber killers and nothing more. Or maybe ground attack support fighters, something like this. But they are not purely dogfighters, so I can get rid of easy on them when I can attack the wildebeest normally now, but somehow my zeros all give up. And then I had a hit on my light cargo ship. But this invasion fleet already landed my Navy Guard unit, so this is why I use all this shitty craft. Because I say, if I get a hit on these ships, it's not really so important. And I only lost here 1 gun. The gun can be a machine gun. It's still a gun. The B-17 is coming back, and here I have much more air cover. I think this will be not so successful. Yeah, but B-17s are still tough, so they are able to penetrate my defense. But still I can kill 1 the instant and maybe 2 more damage. Who knows if they will return to base. And the sweep is coming too late. So if now the sweep is coming after the bombers attack. And I can also defend the sweep. My carriers again don't want to strike. And there's one of my minesweepers having trouble with water. So afternoon, and the weather is grounding my air force. Ah yeah, the Dutch bombers coming. But mountain is always a very tough terrain for air force to hit ground forces. The wildebeest coming back. The good thing is only 1 escort fighter, but I have also only 2 zeros, so yeah. I need only 1 zero normally striking the wildebeest to defeat them, and I can also kill the hawk, but now my fighters are not able more to catch the bombers. Yeah, okay. Attack my cargo ships. Use torpedoes if you have nothing else. You can see that there are some of my guys are swimming. The Japanese can swim well, so no problem. Here's nothing to see. This is much more important. On the way out, my Zeros are catching at least some of this. At least. So I maybe have here some disabled units, but it's okay. Still more damage control is, let's say, a little troublesome. And now my poor destroyer minesweepers give up. And one of my light cargo ships also give up. And now I make the landing. Shitty. A little too late. But still I can unload maybe some of my units. And this is the second unloading. Also some Navy Guard I think is loading here, or unloading. And here I create a beachhead for a future operation against the northern Sumatra bases. But they don't have really a focus now. And here is also more invasions, so I'm landing at many bases at the same time. Trying to keep the pressure up, take everything what is possible, and try to cover the most important operations. If I'm losing some light Navy Guard units, it doesn't matter, they are cheap to replace. I have enough resources for this. Good. Now attack on Pusheng. 1-1 is okay. I can reduce the fort level. That is most important. And casualties are simple. I give some rest here at the Chinese. I was too fatigued, so I say, okay, let's switch to bombardment for 2-3 turns. This helps me to recover fatigue. At the same time, the Chinese are still dying. Clean up here in the north, the Gobi Desert. I mean, everyone knows Gobi Desert. Famous Walt Disney movies coming from there, I think out of the 50s or 40s. So these are more broken Chinese retreating forces. And attack on the Java Mountain. An instant kill, or an instant victory, pushing back all these Dutch forces. Base forces. And there was 2 Dutch bombers still ready to operate, but now not more. I have some losses, some disabled units, but yeah, I think I can handle it. Here's a Filipino Grand American. We are the greatest guys in the world division, and they're fighting, and they can hold for 1 more day. Let's see. Now I take also the space source of Tarakan. There's no one. More bombardment in Maya. Nothing happens. And this is the bombardment for my landing force. Picking up here these undefended bases with resource centers. Victory. Everywhere victory. Good. So this is a small, side note in history. Air strike against my landing forces in Java was maybe a success for KilRoy, but it's not really changing any strategic positions here. Air losses 21 for the Allies, so high losses. Warhawks gets killed in the air. All 3 B-17s attacking my base was killed. cannot even return to base or was written off. So high losses in the air, really high losses, and no loss for me. Fine, because I lose no airframe. I think I also lose no pilot. Yes, I still have no kill with 10. I also still have no pilot with 90 experience, but I coming close. Not more long. Good. Ah, ships losses. Oops, wrong pick. Ship losses today. All of these Dutch PT boats, so you can see they have these small torpedoes, but they have torpedoes. They get wiped out. And I lost a bunch of light cargo ships, and I mean, these are for me still light cargo ships. All of these 10 points cargo ships are for me light cargo ships. Most important out of this is normally this destroyer minesweeper. He had a 4.5-inch shell hit or 120 millimeter. Pityly, I normally like them, and if I could, I would normally build 100 out of them and give away maybe all of my light cruisers under construction. Normally destroyer minesweepers, and later you can change them to escort ships. I think they have much more value for me compared to light cruisers. They are never a match for the allies. At least it's Japanese light cruisers. Good. Nothing here to see. Nothing here to see. This was this victory at the Gobi Desert. Follow up. I will normally try to follow and then walk on Len Chao. Of course, this need 1 month. Here is nothing else. Try to catch this army. This is only 1 unit. Okay. More base force equipment will walk to Xi'an. And yeah, this is normally, everyone say call it Xi'an, but it's normally Xi'an. And this is the capital of China, the first capital of United China. The first Chinese emperor was here. Only a side note. Yeah, we had a battle here, but I was not successful here. But I can slowly get, I think, the upper hand here. No activity here. I can get some scouting information, okay. But I don't want to fight here. Not that KilRoy have too much air power, but my pilots are all not really well trained, and there's no purpose to start now the air war if I don't really want invade and strike. I only land here, and then maybe I will first walk here down and take everything in the center of Sumatra before really going for north. Here are more Dutch forces waiting, and I have not enough really equipment for this. Priority is still Oost-Haven and Java. I took the mountain. The mountain itself is only a fucking mountain. I have some equipment, and I take it all, so nice. At least I take something. And these are the 2 landing zones, and I was here unloading, I think, I don't know more. This is a broken unit. This is also a broken unit, so I don't know more really where's my losses. Hard to really catch them. Because this looks totally fine, and these are all broken units. You must count them up if you can catch the... Normally it must be, I think, 61 or 62, and the attack value what is missing is getting destroyed today. Yeah, destroyed units, I can only show it shortly. Ground unit destroyed, nothing. So it's only part of a unit is destroyed, so it's only equipment, not a complete unit. And I also was landing here with some, I think here also Navy Guard units. They have very light losses if they land at the beach. So they are perfect for this kind of taking the base and then waiting and then create and secure the base before you land with the division and armor units and all of this other. So victory here, landing here, also only Navy Guard units is normally enough to kick out this small Dutch base forces with no low morale and low equipment value. And the unlucky moment was here. This was normally a light cruiser formation, and there was normally also, main purpose was to hunt this patrol torpedo boats. And yeah, maybe they did this, but then at the same time they're switching to mine sweeping, and they sweep the mines and the hex, but here's the enemy base force with coastal batteries, so they get all damaged by this only the light cruiser because he don't sweep the mines, and they all get this 120 millimeter hits, all of them. But I think they are all okay. This 3 I can save. Only the one was too heavily damaged. Good. Anything else? Truk, nothing. Rabul, nothing. Pomorsby, no activity. Tulagi, nothing. Nothing. My carriers are still waiting here and trying to intercept anything what is coming. I'm still waiting that normally maybe KilRoy show up here with battleships, cruisers, and make a bombardment. This is why I hide here. I have no detection. Nothing happened. And this was also no turn of cruisers attacking my forces, so maybe KilRoy knows that he cannot come closer to the Marshall Islands, or he's in risk of Navy bomber strike. And yeah, so I think this was all. Thank you all. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.